What if Victor isn't dead?
Oh, come on, Uncle Bo. That's a little strange.
Yeah. I mean, that's impossible. Bo, my father has been dead for much more than 20 years. I would know if he weren't.
Okay, just go with us here a little bit. The one thing that Bo and I kept coming back to was the bottle of hair coloring.
What?
What if Mitch is trying to pass Natalie off as Jess?
But why? I don't...
Why in God's name would he want to do that? Bo, come on. This is another one of Mitch Lawrence's stupid, sick games that he's playing with us. He has kidnapped Natalie. It's that simple. Dragging my father's ghost into it is just another way he's manipulating us. He's trying to throw us off the track.
Yeah, but I think there's a connection to Victor Lord.
Okay, Bo's right. Vicki, I know this sounds crazy, but you got to consider what we know. Mitch did have Victor Lord's scarf. And Victor's body was taken out of the morgue, sent to a private mortuary immediately, and then buried.
Nora, decades later, his body was exhumed. We were there. We were all three there. He was dead. He was suffocated. They found fibers lodged in his lungs. The body in the coffin was his.
But Vicki, I checked. See, that initial identification was treated like a formality, and when it was exhumed, we couldn't really tell for sure if that was Victor Lord.
Unless there was a DNA test.
Yeah, and there wasn't any because there was no reason to believe that the body wasn't his.
You know something? I can't even believe you were having this conversation. I mean, what does it prove?
Well, by itself, nothing. But if you put all the pieces together...
Grandpa Victor and I have the same red blood type, right?
Yes, and Mitch Lawrence knows that from the medical files we found at his place.
Yeah, but what possible connection could Mitch Lawrence have to my father?
It may have something to do with your father's fortune. He owned half the state.
Whoa, wait. What's going on here? Why are we all talking about the creepy dead piece of slime?
For pity's sakes, hurry.
Don't exert yourself.
Then get on with it.
This is going to be extremely difficult and risky.
You're getting damn well compensated.
Nevertheless, under these circumstances, I can't make any guarantees.
I can. If I don't survive, neither will you.
What's happening?
No, are you confused? Poor thing. Let me explain. You gave me your hand in marriage, Natalie, but you never gave me your heart.
My heart.
And now you'll be giving it to someone else.
You okay?
Yeah.
Look, why don't you sit down? I can handle this.
No, I'm
Look,
fine.
Chris, if that wound opens up again, you're going to be in big trouble.
Hey, look, forget me. I'm close to finding Natalie. I'm not going to be sitting around.
This is outrageous. You have no right to be going through patients' records.
Detective Vega.
These officers brought a warrant, remember?
But this is a violation of patient confidentiality.
If you were so worried about violating your patient's confidentiality, then why don't you tell us about, Lawrence? What's he up to? Hey, Antonio.
Yeah.
File on Jessica.
Do you think it's possible my grandfather could still be alive?
No, Jessica, it is not.
Sure, it's possible. Anything's possible when it comes to that dirtbag.
No, it's not. This is something Mitch Lawrence is doing to rattle us.
Yeah, well, look, seems to be working.
Okay, if we could just put the emotion aside. I know some of the things that Victor Lord did, and I can imagine how you feel.
Oh, no, Nora, no, you cannot. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm really sorry. Anyway, the point is, we're getting away from what is important here.
Vicky's right. This is about finding Natalie.
Yes. Look, even if it were possible that my father's life, what in God's name does that have to do with the fact that Mitch has Natalie? Why does he have Natalie? What does he want with her? My God, we have no idea where on earth they are. We're standing here debating ancient history.
Well, all right, Vicki, I've sent pictures of Mitch and Natalie to all the police departments in the neighboring counties. Somebody's going to spot them. And in the meantime, I'm going to look into the Victor Lord angle.
Oh, come on. It's a waste of time.
Whether he's dead or not, I think there's a connection. Nora, let's...
I'm going to go with you guys.
No, you're going to stay out of this.
I'm already inside this. Victor Lord was my father.
You've caused enough problems, all right? You interfere with this when the only thing you're going to be inside of is a jail cell.
Mom's right. We're getting way off track here. I still think the key is to find out why Mitch was so desperate to get Natalie. I'm going to call the hospital and see if she's contacted Cristian.
Hey, Cristian's doing all right now, right?
Last I heard, yeah. I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, but this time you're going to go back there and look for a connection to Victor Lord.
I know how to do my job.
Yeah, apparently so does Nora. You know, I don't know what kind of argument you made to the judge, considering what we've got. But whatever it was, it worked. The judge just issued the arrest warrant.
So there's a record on Jessica, but not Natalie.
Well, if there is, I haven't seen it.
Check if there's anything there about Jessica giving blood.
Is that Jessica's? It doesn't look like Jessica was ever a patient here. I mean, this file just has records from Lambview. In her medical history, inoculations, childhood diseases.
Let me see.
What?
It's an authorization for blood Jessica gave at Lambview Hospital, transferred here to the Coleman Clinic.
No, but why?
Doesn't say.
So what do you know about this? Who authorized those transfers?
That's privileged.
You want to go that route? Fine. But impeding a police investigation? That's a felony. I have no idea how that's going to look for someone of your stature. Your call. Take him in. I want the FBI in on this. There might be a possible kidnapping.
Accessory to kidnapping. Sure it's worth it, man?
It's better than losing my life.
Lawrence threatened you?
I've told you I don't know anyone named Mitch Lawrence.
Then who ordered those records?
Don't you get it? If I tell you, I'm dead.
What's going on? Why don't they hurry?
Don't get upset.
I will not die. Do you hear? Not now. Not when I have new life within my grasp.
Cristian. He'll come.
No, honey, I'm sorry. Christian's dead.
Oh, no. Oh.
Take heart. You're about to give the gift of life. Literally.
What are you saying? Lord, what's happening to me?
I'm ready. I'll have to ask you to step out.
Not a chance. I'm seeing this through to the end.
Suit yourself. But stand aside, please.
Buchanan,
Commissioner, it's Antonio.
where are you?
I'm at the Coleman Clinic, Jason's Landing.
Jason's Landing.
Yeah, it's about 15 miles outside of Harrisburg.
Is Cristian with you?
Yeah, we're following a lead on Natalie and Lawrence.
Did you find anything?
Well, it turns out someone's been keeping a supply of Jessica Buchanan's blood here.
I'm on my way.
Have to deal with him again.
You want to deal with the guy, you knock yourself out. I'm not going to deal with him. Spent my whole life avoiding him. start dealing with him now. I will go see if he's dead, though.
I called the hospital about Cristian, but they won't give me any information because I'm not family. Mom, what are you looking for?
My father.
What's that?
It's a copy of my father's will. I had it in the safe.
What are you that for?
I wanted to double check his assets and his holdings when he died.
Whoa.
Yeah. Your grandfather was a very powerful and very ruthless man in business and at home. All right, let's see. Banner, Lord Enterprises, bunch of newspapers in Harrisburg. Left a very large cash bequest to the Coleman Clinic.
Why would he leave money to a clinic? Was he treated there or anything?
Oh, please. He didn't have a charitable bone in his body. If he left the money, he must have gotten something for it, and I sincerely doubt he had any hope of redemption in the hereafter. Okay. This is what I remember. He had a piece of real estate. And he left it to a charity that no one had ever heard of.
The Champion Noble Group.
Yeah.
That's a weird name.
Mm-hmm. And we all questioned it at the time. The fact that he left money to a charity. And we wondered whether this charity even existed.
Maybe it doesn't exist. I mean, think about it. Champion Noble. Champion's another word for victor. And noble
is another word for Lord.
What kind of real estate was it?
It was a farm. It was a very, very big farm. It had a main building and outbuildings and a barn and acres and acres and acres of land.
Where was it located?
It's, in a place called Jason's Landing. It's near Harrisburg. Oh, my God. This is a place where somebody could live and be completely invisible for years and years and years. Commissioner Buchanan, please. Oh. Well, do you know when he'll be back? No, there's no message, thanks.
You're thinking about going there, aren't you, to Jason's Landing?
Jessie, I have to, you know. In light of what's happened, I have to make sure that my father is actually really dead.
Well, then I'm coming with you.
No, sweetheart, no, you're not.
Mom, I'm going. All of a sudden, I know what it feels like to be afraid to confront your father, and I want to be there for you and Natalie. Natalie's in trouble.
Is the anesthetic ready?
Please.
What's going on in there? Have they started yet?
We're prepping the patient now.
Hurry. Please hurry.
Doctor, I need you out here.
Relax, darling. A few minutes and this will all be over. Think of this as the honeymoon we never had.
He's stabilized.
Then let's get started. Sweet dreams, Natalie. And goodbye.
Mitch Lawrence?
Well, that's the thing. He says he doesn't know Mitch Lawrence. Somebody else. He won't even give us his name.
You know, Antonio, I can't really say that I approve of the way you went about this. Nice job, really, both of you.
Well, it still hasn't gotten us anywhere. And we still don't know why Mitch Lawrence wants Jessica's blood.
Yeah, and Sanders says that Lawrence has nothing to do with Jessica's blood being sent here.
Yeah, a mystery man.
You know, Mr. Sanders, I think that if you cooperate, we'll be able to keep you out of this, entirely.
You don't understand. He'll have me killed. You don't know him.
Oh, fact is, I think I do. Victor Lord. You tell us where he is, we'll protect you. You got my word on that.
It's time.
Lay down. That's good. Just close your eyes and enjoy the ride, Natalie.